can tell I'm all reading mine.
We have an application from, we're at item number 11. We have an application from Cicero Company for a zone change from regional commercial to general commercial. Before we can consider any of that, we need to establish a public hearing for comments and input from the public. So at this time, I guess we're looking to set the public hearing date.
Yes.
And I propose that we set it for April 14th. So I'd like to make a motion to refer the zone change request by Cicero Market LLC to the planning board for review and recommendation to designate the town as lead agency with respect to the zone change request for seeker purposes, and to set April 14th at 7 p.m. at the Cicero Town Hall, 8236 South Main Street, Cicero, New York, for a public hearing to consider a local law to amend the town zoning ordinance to rezone a parcel of property located on the east side of New York State Route 11 between Lincoln Avenue and Stevens Drive from regional commercial to general commercial.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Jennings?
Yes.
Ms. Zambrano?
Yes.
Mr. Corl?
Yes.
Ms. Boyke?
Yes.
The code enforcement issue is taken care of? The intermunicipal agreement? I'm working on it.
No, we
you
tabled
have it
it.
all dead, table.
Is that to still be in the works?
Yeah.
Is that something that we should discuss?
We don't have enough information on it.
Okay. Currently, this is, was it discussed yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Currently, the town is in discussions with the village of North Syracuse for a shared code enforcement agreement with the village. It was on a previous agenda that's been taken off, but I believe Wayne has been involved with those discussions.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. That matter is going to be tabled due to the fact that we have a draft agreement here, but I believe it's going to be tabled because there's some outstanding issues.
That's correct, yes.
Do you know what those issues are?
Well, it had to do with personnel that were entertaining, assisting with the 6-month short-term part-time help for North Syracuse, but have realized that we have a situation where we can't hire a part-time. So we need to, Mayor Browning needs to look further into her personnel and her situation and propose something else.
And as we go forward on that, I think it's important that the public's aware of those discussions and perhaps a potential sharing of municipal services between the village and the town and our codes department and the village. So we'll keep the residents updated as to that particular issue.
I'll just remind everyone that the town of Cicero has helped the village of North Syracuse with this area in previous years. I don't know if there was a formal agreement at that time, but now we're trying to reduce the whole adventure, you know, to an agreement. So I think our supervisor is trying to work out the details to see what meets their needs as well as our needs.
Yeah, and I believe in the past, Wayne, we've had formal agreements with the village that have been in writing in times that they've needed assistance, and we've provided a limited amount of service. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So this one's a little bit more extensive, provides a little bit more coverage and things of that nature.
Yes, I mean, because of their issues they've had down there and the people they've lost, right now they don't have any code enforcement at all in the village, and we're trying to assist them and get them
Sure. It's a good opportunity for both municipalities.
Yes, it is.
I think that they would like to, you tell me if I'm speaking out of school, but I think they'd like to, if we can reach some kind of agreement, they'd like to try this out for a 6-month period of time. But as Ms. Boyke said, you know, there's a lot to work out because of staffing issues.
That's correct. I mean, and the issue there is that 6 months, nobody wants to go work for 6 months if they're working someplace now. And in 6 months, they may not have a job there, so that, you know, that's an issue.
Okay. Number 12, Jim?
Yes. I'd like to make a motion that we authorize Police Chief Snell to enter in negotiations with the Cicero PBA for the union contract. At the end of the year, this current contract expires and the union is looking to start the negotiation process. So I anticipate that to start those discussions, we will allow the chief to at least approach the union so we can at least initially have some discussions and see where it progresses from there. That's in the form of a motion.
I'll second it.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Jennings?
Yes.
Ms. Zambrano?
Yes.
Mr. Corl?
Yes.
Ms. Boyke?
Yes.
And I'd also like to say, just relative to that particular issue, it's once again, it's an opportunity that my understanding of the union, we're going to try to work things out in an amicable fashion before the attorneys are involved, so it saves money on behalf of the town for attorney fees and also the union to open up the doors for good faith negotiations to try to resolve it without getting a lot of costs and expenses. So